my last two opponents, well, last five. If you take my last 4 or 5 opponents, they've all been heavily win. Wilder 40-0, Schwartz 24-0, Wallin 24-0. They're all looking at me like tigers who haven't eaten for months. Like, we want this meat. So yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see these young fighters coming through and challenging me and wanting what I have.
And I guess another part of this, you're very popular in the States already, aren't you, after the recent fights? But you'd imagine, perform well on October 31st, win, and going into that Wilder fight, you could actually have more Americans wanting you to win than actually wanting him to win.
For sure, I've got already more American fans than Deontay Wilder has. For whatever reason, Deontay Wilder's not popular in America, and he doesn't. The people don't like him. He screams bomb squad a lot, and he pretends to have a personality, but really doesn't. There's no depth to him at all. He's got no substance. It's just what you see is what you get, and loudmouth and scream bomb squad. That's it. But behind that, there's no intellect. None. Just comes out with random things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm a trash talker and all that, and sometimes I struggle to put together what he's talking about.
And I watched an interview with Deontay recently, and he was talking about you being the linear world heavyweight champion, and how it doesn't mean anything in his mind. I guess that sort of adds to your motivation in terms of taking his belt off him.
No, because his belt don't mean anything to me. Because alphabetical titles don't mean anything to me, because I'm above all that. When you're the lineal heavyweight champion, you're the best of your era. There's been 44 lineal heavyweight champions. I'm number 44. So whatever alphabetical titles exists out there, which there's a lot of them, I'm not interested in, because I've won every one of them. Every one of the big organisation belts I've won before, including Ring Magazine and everything else. So the belts I'm not interested in. And whoever says he's not interested in winning the belts, they're correct. I have no interest in winning a belt. I have tons of belts at home. I have plenty of belts that I hang my trousers up with as well. So, belts are very useful, but the most useful belt is the one that I'm wearing today to hold my trousers up. So that's it. I don't need a belt to be considered the best. I'm the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, 44th in history.
Boxing-wise, 31 now, isn't it? How long do you see yourself going? Obviously, Klitschko went for a long time, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know where Klitschko, what his motivation was, but I think I'm coming to the tail end of my boxing career at the ripe old age of 31 years old. It's a young man's game, and I've had my time in the sun, a few more fights, and I'll relax on the beach somewhere.
And I guess looking at that Ruiz-Joshua fight and thinking that the winner of that, as long as you come through with Wilder, you could be facing the winner of that, and it wouldn't be your last fight, you'd obviously hope, but it could be a real another crowning moment.
I don't think I'll have many more fights. Maybe another 3 maximum. That's it.
And in terms of the venue for this event in Saudi Arabia, isn't it similar to Joshua Ruiz? There's some slight criticism of that, given the human rights aspect. Did you consider that before accepting this one?
I didn't consider it, no, because I am fighting for an organisation who sorts all that out. WWE, I've had all that stuff before, and they go through it on a daily basis. So I'm just a fighter, and that's it. I'm not a politician or anything else. But in order for a country to change, you've got to be a part of a revolution, and it is changing. Hence, that's why there's so many big sporting contests going on over there. Whether only 2 years ago, none went over there. So it is evolving.